Who y'all got? Kings versus Kings. I mean, Kings versus Queens. Talk to me. What's going on? I caught a little bit of face-offs last night. I only seen like the second half of Clips and Couture. And I seen this funny nigga Surf and 40 bars. That nigga had a lunchable date with her. A lunchable date? That was a lot, 40. You gotta appreciate that. You ain't say thank you not one time to that man. He put effort into that. If he put half as much effort into his material today than he did for that face-off, I got Surf winning, man. What we doing? What you mean Clips ain't the same? Clips is on a low-key winning streak right now. Y'all niggas love... He on a low-key winning streak. Keep it 100. Keep it 100. He on a winning streak. Yeah, that battle... Me and Surf probably not gonna happen. It is what it is, though. Look, I was watching... And one thing I don't like... This is what women gotta stop doing. Stop thinking people are talking down on you just because you're women. Stop that. Stop that. Like I seen 40 bars say, everything, y'all just get the views more because y'all men. Y'all men. No. It's like, I hate to say it, but as far as battle rap goes, the men are more entertaining. It's just a fact. It is what it is. It is what it is. You know what I mean? Females battle just like the men. They using gun bars, all types of shit. Like the 90% of them don't own a gun. I mean, that don't say much because the 90% of the men don't own no guns either. So I can't say that. But it's cool for some females. But it's feel like when chicks, when they battle, they feel like they gotta talk about guns because that's what they think. The men is getting more views for because of the... Nah. Give them something else. Give them something else. I got the Kings winning today, except I don't... KCJ might beat Swamp, though. That's a fact. K-Shine and E-Hart gonna be a good one. Arsenal and Official gonna be a good one. I think Surf and 40 gonna be a good one. C3 Rum Nitty. You know, this is Rum Nitty. C3 punches too. So, but I don't think she punches better than Rum Nitty. And that's not, disrespecting her because she's a female. Stop that shit. Stop that. Like, oh, because we females, we can't. Like, stop. Nobody's saying that. Nobody's saying that. Scooter, if you got the Queens winning, who you got winning? Who you got losing? Which one of the Kings you got losing? Vixen not beating DNA. Cut that out. Niggas ain't beating DNA. Like Vixen ain't beating DNA. Cut it out. Vixen is fire though. She's super fire, but she's not beating DNA. I'll bet on that one. I bet on that one. I will bet on that one. Official gonna beat ours. All right. I mean, that's gonna be a good one. Cause Official, she would give your average nigga problems. That's a fact. But guess what? Arsenal is not your average nigga. Period. Punchline, bar after bar, that type of shit, that shit don't beat a nigga like Arsenal. It doesn't. Like, y'all gotta, battle rap is so weird. Like, I don't know. Like, the fans, they gravitate towards. Y'all don't understand matchups matter more than anything. Just because one nigga got more bars than the other nigga, or that doesn't mean they're gonna win the battle. Arsenal is a professional. This is the #1 most viewed battler ever right now. Like, he got more views than everybody, and he has a fucking high winning record. So the nigga don't just go around getting killed and all these shit. So I don't understand. I don't know. We gonna see though. We gonna see. I mean, I'm in the air with Swamp and Casey J. I'm in the air. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the air with that. It just depends on the approach that Swamp takes. I mean, Casey J could come in there with her shit, and if Swamp goes in there battling like he would battle a nigga, I feel like Casey J could win that. I feel like if Swamp takes some other type angle to you know, diffuse what Casey J is doing, then he could win that. But Swamp is still relatively new. Like, Swamp relatively new. Right now, he hasn't been given a reason to switch up his formula, so he feels like, you know, basically if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I see him going in there being typical Swamp. You know, that shit could be. What she do to Clone? That was a fire, but we ain't gonna act like Casey J beat Clone. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. We ain't. That battle was out. Go watch that. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. It's not gonna be 7-0 Kings. I like, just being realistic. That ain't gonna happen. It ain't no 7-0. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm all right. It ain't gonna be no 7-0 just because of how shit go. But the Kings definitely gonna win. Kings is definitely up. The Kings is definitely up. Nah, it was close, but you talking about what she did to Clone, like she just violated Clone. Like, come on, bro. We ain't doing none of that. Who Garrett? Why I keep saying Garrett? What Garrett say? What Garrett say? Who the fuck is Garrett? I don't know. If I had, I'll go 5-2. I'll go 5-2. At worst, though. That's at worst. That's at worst. And that's really if a nigga slip up. As far as the material goes, nah. Y'all love saying, you know it's crazy. I've been saying DNA style was watered down for 10 years now. And out of 10 years, he probably lost what? How many? Exactly. Who is Garrett? Where you at, Garrett? Where you at, Garrett? Sassy, shut up. Who's Garrett? Where Garrett at? I'm trying to add him.
John, what's up?
What's good with you, family? I see everybody saying,
one
add
of the
Garrett,
greats.
add Garrett, add
One
Garrett.
of the greats, John. What's up with you?
Appreciate you. Hey, everybody keeps saying to add you, man. What you got to say, man? Everybody saying add Garrett.
So when I talk battle rap, man, I'm never disrespecting, because I know when you're talking battle rap, everybody has a style and you got to respect it. So I'm talking like I like to give facts, straight facts. The reason, and I'm not with the squad that y'all with, so I can kind of, it's kind of hard when you with your homies. It's kind of hard to not necessarily not be straight up, or depending on what the situation is. But Ars, let me be clear. Look, Ars has had a great career. Me and my wife were talking about this last night. Great career. If you listen to even listen to the Face Off, Accolades has nothing to do with what you are doing today. And I keep saying that if you listen to Official.
Yeah, but let me tell you what accolades do though. Accolades show experience.
Facts.
And experience is everything in the battle. It's everything. So when you got that many accolades, it's like, what can you say that Arsenal never stood in front of? You see what I'm saying? Like, what can you say he never stood in front of? Like, so that's accolades is everything. You can't just dismiss accolades and be like, it has nothing to do with right here, because it has everything to do with it if you use the experience the right way.
That's a fact. Now,
because you know more, you've seen more, you know more.
That's a fact. They're roasting me. But nah, as far as that, I mean, that's definitely the truth. But as far as, I think skill base wise, battle rap has advanced so much to where I listen to Arsenal. Like, to me personally, he's a hit and miss with his battles. Like, if you listen to Arsenal versus Geechee Gotti, before Geechee Gotti, when was the last time we heard of Arsenal like that? You know what I'm saying? Geechee even told him, you ain't got enough respect for the craft, the right fire material.
Arsenal versus Twerk in London.
That was a good Arsenal. That was a good Arsenal.
That's what I'm saying. This is back to back. Like, you can't, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is back to back. It's just Arsenal got so much battles out there, so it's easy to pinpoint the ones where, if you got a lot of battles, you're gonna, you know what I'm saying? There's gonna be not a lot of misses, but there's gonna be more misses than the average because you got a lot. It's hard as a battle rapper to be great every time out. It's no way, because if that's the case, niggas wouldn't have standout best performances. It's the reason why certain performances are standout, because you can't be that great every time. You try to be, but you can't. You know what I'm saying? You can't. So I just feel like, you know, you making Arsenal an underdog, not you, but I'm talking about people trying to say, you know, officially going to beat Arsenal. Making Arsenal an underdog is the worst thing you could possibly do. It's the worst thing you could do, because you're going to lower the expectations for Arsenal when he's like he's not, as if he's not a Mount Rushmore battle rapper.
Oh yeah, he's Mount Rushmore, I'm sure.
You know what I'm saying? So then when he comes out and starts getting crazy, it's like, oh shit, and that's going to make it harder on Official. You know what I mean? But I get what you're saying though, as far as the times go and skill wise, like bar for bar, because the fans change on what they want to hear. You know what I mean? And it gets into a time where the fans like these punchlines, these, you know what I'm saying? That's why they champion Rum Nitty. Rum Nitty's the GOAT. Like, you know what I'm saying? Official, shit like that. You know what I mean?
And another thing, just to hit on, as far as like you said, even with Rum Nitty, like I said, just like you said, Ars is definitely he's definitely Mount Rushmore. You know, all the stuff he's done for battle rap, man. But another reason, somebody might look at me like I'm crazy right now, but I got Rum Nitty beaten 2-1 against C3. But at the same time, if you look at the people he lost against, including yourself, if you put somebody that's well-rounded against Rum, you can beat him. I didn't say it would be easy, but you can beat Rum if you're well-rounded.
Right.
You can do it. And you showed that very well. Yeah. You showed it. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I think I wouldn't be surprised.
And that's just experience. You know what I mean? Like, that's just, I used experience against Rum Nitty. I know for a fact that I can't go bar for bar with this nigga. So what I look like going in here trying to do that? You know what I'm saying? That's his lane. That's not my lane. I can stick to doing me. And that's why in a battle like, you know, Arsenal and Official, he can use experience. No battle rapper has more experience than Arsenal. Not one. It's like, this is a fact. Not one. You talk about his passport, his stamps. He battled in all different countries, all different cities, all different competition, newcomers, you know what I mean, legends all the way up to Lux and shit like that. He battled other females. It's like, it's too much he done. You know what I'm saying? It's too much he done.
Absolutely.
But it's gonna be a good one though. I think that's gonna be a close one though. That's one of the closer battles to me, is Arsenal and Official.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Definitely. I think it's definitely gonna be dope, man. But yeah, man, I know they on my head in the comments because of what I've been saying. Like, like I said, I was more so breaking it down from a just a bar performance, small room type of standpoint. It ain't no disrespect for Arsenal on the standpoint of like he trash or something. We ain't doing that because no battle rapper is trash, especially understanding how battle rap really works. Nobody thinks that, but just more so breaking that down. You know what I'm saying? I got 40 beating Surf. And Surf got to show something, man. I got 40 beating Surf, man. I think we all know Surf got. If Surf lose this, he can't afford to lose this. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
he can.
It's sad to say, he can't afford to lose it because, like he said, man, he could lose 10 battles in a row. They're gonna make this nigga main event the next one. You know what I'm saying? Like he could lose this battle and ask the battle Jesus, and URL gonna figure out some way somehow to book it. We all know this, like, so that's why Surf is he's comfortable. He's never his feet is never held over the fire. It's never like, yo, if you lose this, so he can't. But I don't think he's gonna lose that. I think he didn't like the backlash from the Lux situation. I don't give a fuck what he say. He didn't like that. Yeah. And then if you go in there, because his whole thing was, I lost the Lux, nigga. Y'all niggas can't say nothing to me. I lost the Lux. That's Lux. You can't lose the 40 bars and then try to say that same shit. That's not going. Yeah, you know what I mean. But if he was that prepared for a face-off, he's prepared for the battle. I got Surf winning. I got Surf winning.
You got Surf winning. Okay.
I got.
We'll
he caught off guard already. He caught off guard already.
Facts. And for the battle rap fans, man, stop saying. Hey, look, man, stop saying people. What Casey J ain't saying that face-off? Twerk beat himself. Is that what we doing to where like? What does that mean? Just like Swamp said, what does that mean? Beating yourself? Like, come on, man. Like, if you don't come prepared and you lose, like, don't make no excuses for these people. Because when you do that, that's how people do not elevate. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, really, I beat myself. I'm gonna beat myself 12 times. Then how about that?
That's a fact.
You know what I'm
but
saying?
that's
like,
more so a knock on. That's a knock on Swamp. That's what she was trying to do. I agree with you, but what I'm saying is she only brought that up. Like Swamp, like you can't be bragging about twerk because that wasn't even, like really twerk. You know what I'm saying? Like you like, what did you really do? What did you really do? It ain't like he made twerk fuck up because twerk was winning that battle until he started fucking up. I think that's what consensus got. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I agree with that though, and all that. Niggas do beat themselves, but at the end of the day, that shit don't matter. Like, that shit don't... Thank you. That shit don't matter, though. So, niggas, you either come prepared or not. You only got one time to do this shit. If you get booked versus nigga, you got one time to show up right then and there. So, it's on you to really, how you go about that. But we're going to see, though. Casey J going to be tough to swap. I hope he don't think that shit sweet. I hope he don't think that shit sweet. Hell yeah. Why they on your helmet like that? They want to know where you work at.
Well, I'm off work. I'm actually in the Navy. It don't look like it. Yeah, I definitely won't troll it or nothing. But is it to even be on the live with you, man? Like, this is John right here, bro. You wanted to what? You know what I'm saying?
There's love. I appreciate that.
No cap, bro. I'm about to tell my wife as soon as I get off, like, babe, they let me on the live with John. You know what I'm saying?
So you definitely got official being Arsenal.
Yeah, absolutely. She stood in front of a disrespectful disaster. He just took that opportunity to bash women, and I was like, really, bro? Like, this the angle you taking with it? She'll be fine. She'll be just fine. She'll be fine. And Ars ain't gonna have no crazy crowd with him. So when he get up there talking about, I'm gonna slurp your titties through a sippy cup and have you upside down and take your mama's purse and stab you with a koala bear's claw, like it should be all right. And you know he rap like, come on, man, let's be honest here.
Nigga said I'm gonna slurp your titties through a sippy cup, yo.
I just
I'm cutting the live off.
Yeah, for the first time, I just watched T-Top and Arsenal. And the only reason I did, I was like, man, it's the only battle on this card I did not watch. Let me just watch. Because you know what I'm saying? I was like, depending on how Ars come. Ars wasn't bad by any stretch, but like, to me, it just wasn't enough because of the angle of how he was took it and the way T-Top was able to counter that with, y'all can't bring me down type of mentality and showing that, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no problem with dragging my son. Ask Dwayne Wade.
Feel me?
No! Hey, another thing too, man. Another thing, shout out to you, John, because I feel like a lot of people don't give you credit, man. Like, even when we talk about chess, Before Chess ran into you, he was on a run. He was on a run. No issues, no nothing. He stepped
That's
in
the only
front of
reason
you.
why that battle happened. That's the only reason why that battle happened. If it was any other way, I would not battle Chess. I'm only battling niggas that's doing some kind of work. Like, that's it.
Yeah.
It ain't, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
But you know how they
Yeah.
do, man. It is what it is.
Yeah, man. It's the same. Matter of fact, it's the same with Geechee Gotti, right?
Mm-hmm.
When people step in front of Geechee, for example, Surf, before Surf went against Geechee, when was the last time we saw a Surf fully 3 rounds crazy like that?
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't against Rum because he bringing witches brooms to the parking lots and hitting people with harpoons.
Yeah.
Who else did he have before that? I mean, he had Top. He kind of choked in one of the rounds or whatever. But like when guys step in front of Geechee, they definitely switch up. And,
Because
they
the
elevate.
eyes is on Geechee. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas want to battle Geechee because Geechee was hot. Like, he was that dude. So the eyes is on him. Like, so Geechee is a platform now. So when you, you know what I'm saying? So you got to show up right then and there while the eyes is on you. Like, everybody looking at it like, oh, y'all like Geechee? Y'all think Geechee that nigga? All right, well, watch this. So that becomes a motivation. You know what I mean? So niggas ain't going to play with Geechee. Fuck that.
Hey, facts, Manny Tools, facts, man. Now he was saying, like, give you some credit. I was like, facts, bro. Like, it's ridiculous. And I don't know how many battles you have. You don't even lose like that. You seldomly lose. And I'm like I said, I've been watching battle rap since 8th grade, man. I've been watching this since the 8th grade. I know battle rap. It's a difference with that. It's a difference between watching it and it's a difference between doing it. I do know that's 2 different things. It ain't even a joke.
That's
facts,
a fact.
But I definitely, like, I've been watching for a long time, man. I've been watching since the Hitman days or whatever it may be. And like I said, mofos they be struggling to get that. And another thing, Clips. I'm about to do it, John. Clips. I'm sorry, you losing 2-1. I had you losing against Geechee Gotti. I'm sorry, man. That same, I'll take the hollow to Don Clip. But the nickname, Easy to Block Captain. But when I shoot, it goes John, you a step down. It ain't, I'm sorry, man. I'm tired, Clip. It's the same stuff. They going crazy because I'm going to put you on the wrong, right where you supposed to be. Really? That's what we going crazy over? You know what I'm saying?
Off the top, man.
I mean, oh man, the comeback from the freestyle, I do respect from the choke. Like, I'm not knocking it, but just because you did that, I'm not about to go crazy because you walked over to John, who like 6'9", and then he straight does this a step up. You know what I'm saying? The holy gate. No, Clips, I'm not buying that, bro. And I feel like because of that, and Clips is such a lovable guy, it's easy to fall for it naturally. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like that has something to do with it, man. Because if you listen to the material, Clips come the same way every battle dang near, bro.
But if you listen to anybody, everybody come the same way. It just, you know what I mean? That's why, like, niggas that's been battling 10+ years, after a while, it seems like niggas is predictable because we just got used to it. And that's why I don't want to battle as much. You know what I mean? Because if you take 10 battles in 1 year, they're going to get used to your styles. Everything you're going to do is going to be predictable. It doesn't matter what it is. You know what I mean? And
absolutely.
Clips is Clips, and that's what make Clips Clips. Like, we talk about after the fact, not we, but, you know, people try to criticize Clips after the fact. But in the building when he's battling, everybody is going crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, in the moment, when you're there, it's because it's a feeling. It's like what it is. Then after you go look back and be like, oh, boom, boom. But that's what make Clips great. Like, Clips is another nigga that's up there, arguably Mount Rushmore, because we seen him so much, and we, you know what I mean. We do that so people like to pick him apart. I get it. I understand it. Trust me, I do. But I feel like if you could do that with Clips, you could literally do that with every battle rapper, bro. You just shoot. You know what I mean? You could do it with everyone because everybody got their particular styles.
Yeah, that's true. Now I'm sorry, man. Let me reword that there. So not the style per se, but it's almost like I've been watching battle rap for so long, I can almost look at who's taking it serious and who's not. So maybe that's kind of where I'm going with it. But I said, man,
because I tell Clips he played too much. I always tell Clips he played too much.
Yeah, man. But we're gonna definitely see today, man. I'm excited, man, for sure.
We're gonna see.
I ain't hating just because I'm saying this. I was critiquing. It's different between hating and critiquing. Because I don't think nobody.
Nah, that's not hate. Nah, you wasn't hating. Man. You ain't hate.
Man.
Those are my niggas. Like, those are my brothers for real. Arsenal and Clips, and I understand where you're coming from.
Goes,
you know what
man.
I mean? Yeah, I understand where you're coming from. That ain't hate, but You know, we're gonna see after today though, man. We're gonna do a recap. I'm gonna be
Really
looking for
excited.
you.
You
I'm
said
gonna be
what?
looking for you.
Yeah,
When
I mean,
I
I'm
do the
not really
recap, I'm gonna be looking for you, bro.
okay. The recap show. I'm not popular or known, so they've been roasting me in the comments. But I did start battling on High Caliber Battle League and IG Battle League. That's what Holler the Don had. He passed down, I guess, to the guys that we have in the group now running it. So I do a little something on the battle rap scene for fun and on the side. You know what I'm saying? Don't flame me. But we here.
They're gonna
You know
check.
what I'm
They're gonna
saying? We
check.
here.
All right. Salute to you though, bro.
I'll definitely be back, John. Hey, much love. I'm gonna be back. Are you staying up here or are you just getting off for good?
I'm about to eat real quick.
Okay, because I'm trying to get back and roast these people that have been killing me in the comments.
All right.
I'll be back though for sure.
All right.